Dan, on KeShawn Ringels' interception, you're going down there making a block and just get lit up by a Jayhawk. Walk me through that play from your perspective, and then what happened there at the end.
No, it's about time I had to talk about that one. But no, that every part about that play, I'll remember that for the rest of my life. So obviously Keely made a heck of a play on the ball, and now that I look back, I see people were telling him to get down, but I was just following him. And like I said, he made a heck of a return. I thought we were about to walk in, and then I just happened to look to my left, and here he comes out of nowhere. But in that moment, I wasn't feeling anything. Just glad he got in the end zone.
So you like that we call it a block?
Yeah, I prefer to call it a block. Yeah.
You don't make any t-shirts you get blasted or anything, do you?
No. There might be some out there. I'm not sure.
Have you talked to that guy or met him?
So
I had to look
after-
him up to see who 84 was the other day.
Yes, sir. Right after it happened, we both, popped up, and he goes, "Dude, you got me." And I was like, "Nah, man, you got me." But I think we both kind of were starstruck a little bit.
Dan, you're not obviously the biggest guy, and we're talking about this hit, and there's the Darnell. I mean, how do you keep going, man? I mean, do you see stars every day, or what keeps you getting up and playing as small as you are? compared to some of these guys?
It's just my mindset. I think the way I was raised, the way I've been coached growing up, just having a fearless mindset. Football, it's you got to be able to throw your body in there. I feel like when you're needed. So.
Are you an angry guy on the field or a crazy guy?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you? Because it ain't this guy we're talking to right here, is it?
No, I think I flip the switch a little bit once I get on the field. But
There's a little daredevil in you,
I
perhaps?
think so, a little bit.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Man,
Not football related.
not football related. I've done some crazy stuff. I grew up on Lake Lanier, so I'm on the lake a lot. Between trying to, can't go into all the details. But from skiing to, never really good at it, but I tried it. So.
Dan, what's it been like having Coach Muschamp? Just what you've kind of learned from him and what it's like working with him on a regular basis? Yeah,
that's been a game changer for me, and I would say like all the other DBs. Having, that great defensive mind in there, critiquing us every day, that's something I'm really grateful for. So I'm blessed to have him for sure.
Is there anything specific you feel like you've really taken from what he's been able to bring?
He's helped me out. More than I can really remember. For the first day he got here, it's just focusing on the little things I think with him that really helped transform my game. But
Dan, how do you view your role this year, and with losing a couple starters in the secondary and some guys transferring? What's the state of the depth back there?
yeah, I think just take it the same way I did last year. Everything. That's what's so good about the University of Georgia. I feel like you have to earn, everything. Nothing's given to you. No matter what happened last year, that's all off the table now. So, like you said, just being able to go out there and earn it. So.
Sort of along those lines, do you see the spring as a big opportunity for you?
Yes, sir, I do. Same thing as last time. That's what's so good about the spring is, a bunch of guys getting a lot of reps. So, very thankful for that.
How do you relate with Kirby? Because he gets pretty involved back there too, doesn't he?
Yeah. Now, obviously y'all know Coach Smart. He's a safe. He was a safety when he played, and I'm just can't agree on everything. But I'm just thankful to have him. Coach me the way he does, because I definitely wouldn't be the player I am.
Is he? He used to be really hard on the count. Is he pretty? Do you hear your name a lot over the microphone?
Oh yeah. Especially last spring. But I'm thankful for it for sure. So at least he's noticing. So I'm taking it.
Coach said yesterday or Tuesday that y'all have never been this thin at wide receiver or at defensive back. How does that translate? I'm assuming the reps and things like that, and getting young guys ready to go. How is that dynamic going?
Yeah, I guess like I mentioned earlier, the spring is a time that a lot of younger guys do get reps. But in terms of injuries, that's sadly part of the game. But a lot of young guys have opportunities now, and a lot of them have already grown up a lot within their first couple weeks. So.
can't remember what game it was, but you played pretty heavily in one game, and Coach Smart told us we were missing the story on it. Do you remember that when he was talking about you after that game? That after what you hear on the practice field, you're surprised to hear all the compliments he gave you that afternoon?
You know, it's good to hear, you know, the compliments, for sure, every once in a while. But you know, you can't rely on them, or I can't. So,
What are some of your greatest strengths on the field?
so greatest strengths, you know, I say, I mean, between at safety, you got to be real vocal, and that's something I've been trying to focus on a lot, more recently too, especially this year. And try to get everybody lined up, get everybody on the same page, you know, communicating between the corners, the other safety, linebackers, all that.
What's your status again? I can't remember in terms of being a walk-on. Are you on scholarship or
I'm sorry?
scholarship? Are you on scholarship?
Not at the moment, no. So,
Have there been any conversations about that?
yeah, there's been some. Yeah.
Not at the moment, meaning you might be in the fall?
I hope so. Yeah.
What did you play on in high school? What did you play on offense?
Yeah, I played running back, but running back / receiver. So.
You were always a safety?
Yes, sir. All safety. I probably got more notice for running back, but not a college running back.
Had you had some offers at smaller schools, or where might you have gone? I know you like Georgia, but where would you have gone if you took a scholarship?
I was thinking about, you know, Mercer and Macon, and then Air Force came late, but just wasn't something that I wanted to do, and I always wanted to come here.
What's been your impression of Fran Brown?
Oh, Coach Fran, yeah, he's awesome. Yep. Really excited to have him along board too.
That's 3 different voices in 3 years. Is that difficult, or are they all kind of preaching and teaching the same thing?
You know, each one is definitely different in their own way, but in terms, they definitely do have a lot of the same characteristics. But I'm thankful for all 3, especially Coach Fran right now for sure.